5.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy 5-Piece, producer and engineer extraordinaire, and today I'm checking in with another quick trick, this time focused on claps and snares and getting them to cut through in your mix. Come with me in the Pro Tools, I'll show you what's going on. This is a very simple trick that involves using a distortion and applying it to your claps or your snares or both in your mix in order to help them cut through and pop a bit more than they would if the distortion wasn't applied. And the reason why this works specifically is because the distortion plugin is going to add some harmonic content and enhance the actual existing frequency content of that sound, which will help add some more energy and presence in the context of your mix. I've got a song here, it's called Rid of You, it's by Cash Flow, and I'll play you what it sounds like without the distortion that I've added to his clap, and then I'll play it again with the distortion so you can hear the difference, and then we'll break down what I did and what it's really doing and how you can apply it in the context of your song. Let's take a listen to this. So this will be without. If you're not sure what changed, please rewind the clip and just listen back. But when I turn the distortion on, you can hear that the high-end presence of the clap just comes out a bit more. It's a bit more gritty, but it's really a bit more present and just cuts through the mix overall. Now, what I'm specifically using for this is a free plugin called Defacer. Now, this is labeled as an audio mangling plugin with a few different capabilities, such as defacing, which I liken to some sort of bit reduction, and then distortion, which is distortion saturation, just making your track sound gritty as a whole. And the real key to this plugin is the mix knob. You can essentially dial in a distortion level. In this case, I'm cranking it to the maximum amount of distortion you can add, but then I'm tapering back on the mix and bringing it down so it's probably between 35 and 40% applied to the signal, meaning you're getting more of a dry signal as opposed to the distorted signal. The two of them combined just helps the sound cut through the mix a bit better. Now, if I were to do this from scratch, let me duplicate this. I'll make this inactive. This is what it would look like in a default setting. And what I would do is I would listen in the context of my mix. I would play the instrument and everything as we were. And I would dial in the distortion by turning it up until I can hear the effect that I want. And then once I hear the effect that I want, I would taper back on the mix, and I would find an appropriate level mix-wise that helps the sound cut better, while also not having it be too affected and too obvious that we are using some sort of effect on this sound. Because in the end, at least in this circumstance, we want it to be a bit more transparent. So let's do this together right now. I'm going to bring this back to the default. And that should be good. I hear the clap cutting through the mix a bit better. The distortion's presence is there, but it's not overwhelming and completely obvious as it was when I had the mix knob cranked all the way to 100%. And I'm content with how this sounds. I hope you found this tip helpful. This is applicable to claps, snares, and honestly a lot of other drum sounds. And again, this is a free plugin, this Defacer, so if you look it up, you'll find it, and it's something you can implement into your workflow right now at no cost to you. I hope you found this tip helpful. If you did, please share it with your friends, your producer, artist, engineer friends. And as always, please subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for more tutorials in the near future. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
5.